Hey, today I'm going to show you some better forks you can get for your hardtail mountain bike. You might have some forks like this, where it only has an adjustment for the preload, which is this adjustment right here, and this adjustment right here. This side is broken off, but it's the same thing as this side. So unless you have like a really expensive hardtail mountain bike, you probably have forks just like this. So I have some new forks that I could show you that are much nicer than these ones, because they also have the rebound adjustment, and then they also have a lockout, and they're probably going to be lighter than these forks as well. Here's the new forks that I'm going to be putting on the bike. They're made by Bolani, and so if you want to get these same forks, they have these in a few different options. These are the 27.5, and then you can get them in the 29-inch wheel. And then you can also get them in 120 millimeters of travel or 140. These ones are the 120. And then for each of those that you get, you also have the option of the manual lockout, which is right here, or you can get the remote lockout, which would mount on the handlebar. So that's what these look like. I think these forks look pretty nice. So this is what makes these forks much nicer than the forks that are on the bike right now, is they have this adjustment right here. This is the rebound. So when you adjust this, it won't have the springy feel like the forks currently have. And then it has this adjustment right here where you can take off this, and then you can add more air in there with the shock pump. So then it'll feel like it has more compression on the forks. I'm not sure how much the forks weigh right now that are on the bike, but these ones are most likely lighter because they're better quality than the forks that are on there right now. These ones right here, they weigh 1,640 grams. And these were $175. So that's a pretty good price for forks like this with these kind of adjustments. Other forks that have all these adjustments will usually be like, they can be like hundreds of dollars, so that's not too bad for only $175. I'm not sure how strong they are though. On these forks, there is a sticker that says not to use for downhill or free ride. So they're probably good for like trail riding. If you do want to use it for free ride, I guess use it as at your own risk. I'll see how much these ones weigh in pounds, and then I'll also weigh the ones that are on the bike to see what the weight difference is. Okay, I got the old fork off the bike right here, and just by picking it up I can already tell it's definitely heavier than the new one. So now I'll weigh them both and see how much of a weight difference it is. One thing to remember is when you do get new forks, you might have to cut the steer tube right here. Luckily this one is about the same length of the one fork that was already on the bike. So this one didn't have to be cut at all. Another thing you might have to do is put the star nut in here, because whenever you buy forks, this is not included. So that I've already done. Okay, let's see how much this new fork is, and I'm going to be weighing it in pounds. This new fork is 4 pounds and 0.7 ounces. Now let's see how much the old one is. The old one is 6 pounds and 2.1 ounces. That's a pretty big difference considering they're about the same size. Now I'll get these put on the bike. When you get new forks, another thing you'll have to get is a bearing race, which is right here. I wasn't able to get this one off, so I had to get a new one. And then also remember, you'll have to get a star nut, which is inside there. Unless you have the bike shop do it, they can put one of those in there, of course, and then they can either take the bearing race off of your old forks right here, or they can put a new one on. Okay, I got the new forks on the bike. I think these new ones look much nicer than the ones that the bike came with. With these new forks, I'll be able to adjust the way they feel. So I think this will be a good setup if you want something not too expensive and have some adjustments on your forks. Okay, that's about it. So thanks for watching.